Beanies are preferred.
It's just for style, just for looks. Which camera I look into?
All of them.
All of them?
All of them.
Okay.
After battling injuries a lot last year, how do you feel heading into this season?
Yeah, I feel good. Feel ready to go. Have done a lot of work on my quad to get it back to 100%. Feel good and ready to go. Excited.
How frustrating was that not being able to really play the field hit like you wanted to?
It was definitely frustrating. But I kind of had to just take it in stride and know, hey, that's out of my control, and kind of do everything I could to get back and play. But it's definitely frustrating when you can't play and you've worked so hard all year to get the opportunities, and your body just doesn't cooperate.
The way last year ended, how much is that playing into the mentality of this team as you guys start?
It definitely plays a role. We've got a lot of young guys, a lot of guys that weren't here for that. But it's kind of a job as an older guy to kind of motivate those guys to, get ready to get back there and then go further than we did. So,
as a guy that's been around for a little while, what do you like about this group that you've seen through the fall?
Oh man, we have fun and we get after it. I've never been a part of a team that works as hard and pushes each other to work as hard as we do, whether it be in the weight room, on the field, or the work. Just in all aspects, we've got a good group of guys and some young guys that are here to work, and it's a lot of fun.
You did a bunch of home runs last year, but obviously losing Beer and Chris Williams. How different do you think this offense will be this season?
We lost who?
Yeah, right.
No, I'm just kidding. No, I mean, it hurts a little bit, obviously, when you lose, Seth had like 20 and Chris at 18 or something like that. But at the same time, it'll be a little bit of a different offense, and we'll score some runs somehow. You know how Monty likes to, search for the long ball. We might have to do a little bit more of small ball, but we'll see what happens. So.
Looks like a really experienced infield and experience in the outfield. How can you guys help that group?
Oh man, that's a good question. I guess just always instilling confidence in them through pregame and preseason. We've seen them and what they can do, and know that they can take it into the season. It's just a matter of kind of figuring it out and battling through some struggles that maybe they haven't had in the past, but they'll be fine and ready to go.
Expect to see you at third for the most part, but Coach told us he'd be playing some first base in the fall. How did that go for you?
It was good. I struggled a little bit at first. It's a little different going over the other side, and I feel comfortable over there. It's something that definitely takes some time. I think you joke and say, oh, first base is the easiest position on the field, but once you get over there, you learn pretty quick that it's not as easy as people say. So, just trying to learn as much as I can and be put wherever coach needs me.
Did you work with Chris at all on that when he's been around?
A little bit, yeah. I worked on him, kind of picking his brain, and obviously LaCroix, our infield guy, knows a lot about first as well. So, working early work with him, working different things, footwork, picks, everything. So,
You've probably been a part of teams that obviously have Thump in the middle of the lineup, and then teams that have had manufactured runs. What do you think this group will have to do? Are there guys that can provide power in the middle of the lineup like
yeah, definitely. I think it won't be as much thump as we've had the last 2 years or so, but we'll definitely have some guys that run the ball out of the yard. But at the same time, we'll have to definitely get some guys on and manufacture some more runs than we have in the past, and not rely as much on the long ball.
To that point, do you guys put a little bit more pressure on yourself, or you got guys on base that the runs might not come as easy as they used to?
I mean, there's obviously a little bit of pressure there, but at the same time, everyone here embraces the pressure. If you don't, then you're not going to end up you're not going to end up here in the first place. So I think it's been good to kind of have to take, at least for me, being on teams in the past that hit a lot of home runs, kind of take a little bit of different approach and try to manufacture runs and figure it out. But we'll get there and we'll be good.
You think we're going to be surprised when you look up 3-4 months from now about how many home runs this team did? Everybody wants to talk about that a bunch of home runs walked out the door, but I think we'll be surprised at how many long balls this team does end up with.
I think so, just because I don't know, maybe the expectation isn't there to hit as many. So I don't know if we'll hit as many as we have, but I think we'll put up a good number and probably surprise some people. Like I said, obviously we have some young guys too. Like we were talking about in the outfield that have some pop that maybe just haven't done it before. So it'll be exciting to see how they develop and how they come along.
Thanks, Grayson.